In this video, I'll show you how to generate content on LinkedIn to attract and convert your ideal clients. The first thing that you need to do before you start generating clients is to identify what I call the golden goose ICP. Who are the people that are the easiest to reach out to convert and to provide results for on LinkedIn for you and your business. Once you have that identified, what you need to do is to identify 3 to 5 content pillars. Your pillar should be a combination of content that sells, educate, creates interaction, and generate followers. Because what you want to do with your content, you want to generate leads, but at the same time, you want to create demand for the future. You want to make sure that your LinkedIn wheel is always turning, it's always getting fresh eyes to view your content. For example, for my own business, my educational pillar and sales pillar are related to what I do to my job of generating leads. I talk about offering, prospecting, lead gen, content, how to convert clients on the phone, and how to scale your business with automation and beyond. These are my main business topic, and I always create educational content and content that generate leads that sell. When I do that, I make sure I hit different sub niches within my audience. So sometimes I refer with my content to people, to leads that are starting their business from scratch, so I create new demand. Whereas other times I refer with my content to people that already are making 5 to 10K a month and they want to scale their business beyond that. The other pillars that I have for my content have a different goal. Their goal is to generate interaction and to inspire people, to create the relatability between me and my audience so that they can trust me. It will be easier for them to buy from me in the future. And one of my pillars is my entrepreneurial journey. I like to share with my audience what is going on with my life as a business owner. So I share with them my struggles, my wins, and everything that I'm going through to create that relatability that will allow them to trust me in the future. I also share about productivity, about what I call holistic productivity, that is not just about techniques to make sure you don't look at your phone or you don't switch between tasks, but most importantly, how to be in a state every day when you are ready to work and perform. I make sure to post at least 5 to 6 times a week on LinkedIn every week. I make sure that every week I post at least one carousel, which is the format that is bringing the most traffic for me. I also do one video every week. I create storytelling posts at least once or twice a week, pain point posts where I highlight the pain point that my audience has. I make sure that whatever I create for them resonate with the problem they have today. To give an example, my storytelling posts are about transformations that I went through. One of the things that I might write about how I went from X to Y, how I went from having 23 sales calls in January, closing 0 of them, to having an 82.3% closing rate. And with this post, I share all the emotions that I experienced when I went through that process in a way that my audience can resonate with it. They might see my post and say, hey, this is exactly what I'm going through. And at the end of my post, I show them the transformation, say, hey, this is what I was, this is what I was going through, and everything seemed pretty gloomy and doomed, but there is hope. This is what you can do to change your situation. I also post a couple of times a week what I call pain point posts, where I highlight the pain that my audience has and how I find those pain points. I simply talk with people every day via DMs on sales calls, and I ask them what their problems are. And a lot of my audience has the same problem. So I can create a post, for example, about being at capacity, not having capacity to get more clients, or about not being able to generate enough leads every week, or how relying on word of mouth might not be the best business strategy. When I create these posts, I always make sure to also give them hope, to show them what their life might look like if they do X, if they use this solution. When I create posts, I always have a call to action. It doesn't necessarily have to be something that promotes my services, my lead magnet, but can be something to generate interaction. And I have 3 different kind of call to action. One is to promote my services right away, to say, hey, this is what I do. If you want my help, simply comment or DM this particular word and we can start a conversation. Another CTA that I use is to generate interaction. So what I do, I ask my audience a question about the particular post that I created, or if there is anything that resonated with them, if they have anything to add, simply to promote interaction. But my favorite call to action to generate leads and clients is the promotion of my lead magnet. What I do here, I simply promote my free guide, framework, my community to get people to interact with me and to come out and raise their hand and say, hey, I might want your lead magnet because I might have this problem, right? So then I can start a conversation to explore their current situation and to understand if there is a potential fit. This is much more of a softer approach versus asking people to jump on a call with you, because you're simply giving them something that they need. And if you want to know more about content creation and lead generation on LinkedIn, I recommend you check the link in bio, where you can find my free guide to start generating leads in 14 days or less through LinkedIn. This is all for today. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.